Hello everybody! Welcome back to the returning of Jeremiah Hammond 3. I know I haven't been on the game as much, and plus I decided to play something for you guys. And today I'm thinking to play this game, The Returning of Emily Wants to Play, because my other games pretty much screwed it up. And plus I can hardly even move the joystick and all that. So now we're going to restart the whole entire game. I mean the whole entire one. Because the last games I made was possibly not a success. So it was unacceptable and the game itself wasn't going to be fixed. So how about we start playing the new game? So, like the last screen recorder I had was kind of terrible with the joysticks and all that. It was driving me nuts and it was just no-nonsense. Your pizza's here? Okay. I'll just go straight. Alright, Emily, you had your fair share, but where'd you go? Alright, so things are turning out as well. As you can see, this is the mannequin. This is Kiki. The only way to... the last game I played, the only way to avoid her is not to look away from her. That's pretty much the obvious. Okay, she just left, like, immediately. Kind of crazy feeling. And plus, guys, the reason why I'm playing this game again is because the game itself was possibly not ready for my gameplay. Plus, I decided I might remove them out of the way. I don't know, Lord knows, but things are not going in the hands of it. And Emily just disappeared, of course. She just disappeared. I didn't even take a look at her once. Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, Emily's been known to be on the window. Huh? Aw, man, we didn't take a look at the clown. Oh, well. Huh? If you don't stop throwing that glass, I swear to gosh, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh wait, you guys are dolls, except for Emily. She's a hipster herself. And Chester is gone. So we don't know what to do. But I definitely know not to die is the one way how not to die, and that's not to die. Get it? Yeah, I think so. The goal is you're a pizza delivery man trapped in this house, and these demonic dolls locked you out of here. As you can see, there's the main leader of the dolls and all the kind of the game in this game. Emily herself. Emily Withers, I think her last name was. But wait a minute, I want to play something real quick. Hold on a second. Yeah, play it. Alright, I'm sick and tired of playing that thing over again. So, if you guys don't know, the goal is it's going to continue until the last remaining hour has been completed. And that might be maybe 6 o'clock, I don't know. But when it's that time, when the hours finally ended, it's going to be after the hide and seek with Emily and the dolls. But it's going to be absolutely hard to beat. And I'm telling you, it's one of the hardest games I've ever thought of. And plus the reason why I had to restart the thing, and plus the game wasn't really fixed. And I couldn't be able to play the game because I know how you guys feel about it, guys. Because my screen did not work properly, and plus the quality wasn't good, and plus I didn't really enjoy the games I've been playing. So I decided to continue playing this game for you guys, just to be fun. But I don't know how this is going to work out, but we already know the first hour is going to start off with the mannequin Kiki. Just to let you guys know that. And yes, guys, the reason why I didn't set up the game itself, but the game, however, is going to be absolutely hard from the ending, because, the last hour is absolutely freaking hard. Like I said, you have to find Emily and avoid the dolls at the same time. It's going to be like the hours you start off with. Like Kiki, you have to look away from her while trying to get Emily. Mr. Tatters, don't move the other way to get to Emily. And Chester, run away from him if you want to get to Emily. But all that's going to be absolutely hard to do. Because, there'll be a lot of dolls spawning everywhere. And there'll be a lot of hiding to find, because that's a hard hour to beat. And plus, we're waiting for the first ever hour to appear, so we're just going to watch and stay here for a minute. Because, I'm not thinking to continue on. Because my last screen recorder, I have to say it was probably blue. And I realized the game itself wasn't finished. So we didn't take a look at Mr. Tatters. We saw Chester. We saw Kiki, but we haven't seen Mr. Tatters. I wasn't looking. I thought it was somewhere else, but instead he was actually in the hallway. And here we go. The hours set on their ways. So what we have to do now is wait for Kiki as much time as possible before we complete the hour. So that's what we need to do, and what we're thinking to do is wait for her. So I'm gonna focus on this game. Yeah, when those doors closes, you can hear Kiki, by the way. The game itself is possibly not gonna be beaten. Oh shoot, I hear the noise. Come on. I'm just minding my business, not doing anything as much. Plus, I can hardly hear the clock because Kiki's is gonna be quiet. Oh, never mind. Right there immediately. Not too hard to beat. And finally, the clock is finally stopped. I mean, the clock sounds a lot. Like, it really sounds the alarm off immediately. Now, it's just letting you know it's midnight. And then when you pass the other clocks, it means you've already passed the hours. So if it shows that clock again, except not from the beginning, it means it passed another hour. So I'll just let you guys know that. Because the hours itself cannot be already not set because it's already set for all kinds of things. So to be fair, I think we're going to have to try to focus here because this game's already going to be pretty rip-off. Like the last time I played it. It was kind of not fun to play. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Gonna give it 100. But the bad news is the freaking game itself wasn't fixed. Come on. Come on. Hurry up, Kiki. We had it with you. You can just hurry up. Everything be okay. There she is. And she's on top of the thing. What the hey? Hello, Kiki. You can stop now with that nonsense. Because right now she's on top of the thing, for Pete's sake. What is wrong with you? You know I'm going to get killed by you quite easily. You hear me? You are a mannequin. And you need brains. But you're a toy. You can hardly even do nothing for a change. There we go, she's gone. So, the game, if you guys can hear the game a little bit, the game is possibly might be overcome over my voice or something, I don't even know. But I heard Kiki not too long ago. But we're not turning around because we just heard her and we are saw her. So there you go. There's the answer to that question. Come on. And plus, I'm worried about Chester. Chester likes to run a lot. And he's really dangerous. I can hardly even beat that guy. He's the most one I'm really worried about a lot at this moment. Because I'm really worried a lot than I know. Just waiting. So Kiki pops up again. Like that. And as you can see, the only way to avoid her is to look at her. If you don't look at her, you're pretty much going to get off your heart. You're actually going to be ripped out of your skin and jumped out of your skin like immediately. Because Kiki's jump scare is really terrifying. And plus, it's really, really scary. So we're supposed to complete the whole midnight hour. Because I don't know what else I can do. Except try to make sure I stay on the lookout for Kiki. Because Kiki's really dangerous. And as soon as the next hour, we're just going to wrap up the video. Because I might not beat the hours too much. And I'm thinking to make it 2 times as good. Unless I die a couple times, I might end it. Because the video is going to be too darn long. Come on, in the hour already. So, the next hour is going to involve Mr. Tatters. That's who I'm expecting. Unless I die here, I pretty much have to wrap it up. So, I'm keeping an eye out, trying to listen. Sorry, guys. I don't like walking around as much because if I walk around, I'm afraid I'm going to make a mistake. Because, if I make a mistake while walking around, it's going to be an accident, like, immediately. Ha! Like that. Like, if you start walking around, if that light turns on like that, Kiki's literally going to kill you. Because, if you walk around all over the darn place, it's not good. Because, you're pretty much dead. Like, I don't walk around as much around here, but I'm pretty much doing a good job playing the game. Come on. You can leave now. There you go. Go on immediately. But just making sure that we're doing good. But Kiki is the dangerous one of the jump scare. But Chester is pretty much scary too. You don't see him come when he runs at you. Like a Frank train. Come on, end the hour. I want to end it right now. Come on. End the hour already. Come on. End it. So. Come on, end the hour. It's not too hard. Now, again, you look at Kiki. But if you look at the board, don't get too goofed off, because if you say don't look at her, you're pretty much made a mistake, because if you see the squinty face, you're pretty much gonna die, because if you don't follow that squinty face, Emily's trying to trick you, I think. I think that's how it's working right now, because Kiki... Oh, shoot. Oh, there she is. Alright! I beat the hour! Alright. That was too easy. But now we're going to have to die to somebody to end this game. That was too darn easy to beat right now. So I'm either going to die to Mr. Tatters or Kiki. As you guys see the board right here, it says don't stay still. This is what I'm talking about. If you don't... Alright, just don't look at her. Let her kill you. Let her kill you. There you go. There's your little opposite. But I want to be killed by Mr. Tatters. But guys, I'm pretty much going to wrap up this Emily Wants to Play video to end the game. But there's going to be an ad, of course. Of course there's an ad. But anyways, you guys carry on, and I'll play the next hour for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.